Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it is time to return. I'm just going to turn down the master volume here. It is time to return to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, the 7th Sherlock Holmes game released by Frogwares. And unlike other games prior to this, this contains 6 individual cases. And we are going to return to the fate of Black Peter. Okay. Now, we were just about to begin.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Indeed. That's an idea. Let's get behind there, see if we can find the window. Ah, yes.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Indeed. Okay. So we're now saved. Now we are. Okay. Alrighty. So now we are here, preparing for the ambush.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Indeed I did. So we get a cutscene here.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
No need to rush. This is the 80s.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Good question.
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
So here we can check out what we've done. What's this? Ah. So we're going to Scotland Yard. Okay. So we have 2 tasks. That was weird.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes.
The evidence room. Let's check these belongings out.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something, but what? A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials J.H. From R. Dawson. To my friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps I was my archive holds the answer.
Lestrade's office. The morgue. Staff room. Okay, so we gotta find the interrogation room. There's the interrogation room.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. Let's talk.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Okay.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Shabby cap. Wait, what do I see here? There's a patch there. Thin neck. Expensive fabric, but a patch. Short sleeve. Callus. Elaborate buttons, yes. Scars.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
So I've completed a lot of things. Makes sense. Father's jacket. Identified footprints. Boots don't match. So we found a lot of things. Don't make sense. Pilgrimage. And let's see. Investigate the murderer. Seems not to be a usual thief. What's his role? I don't know. So what is it that we have here? We have a man who is obviously not... I don't think he's the thief. Alright. Alright. Break-in attempts were made in order to retrieve the notebook that had been lying in a pool of victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. No. Let's see. Okay, experiment required. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill a fully pierced body.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I am sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Yes. Okay. Alright. I am certain now that we have a innocent... Well, I don't know if he can do it. So back to Baker Street. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, we have a dog here. Apparently named... Okay.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Okay. Heavy gold ring. Inscription from R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883.
That is not the one I...
No.
That is not... That is...
Okay. Poisons and No. Wounds and injuries? No. Criminalistics?
That is...
Oh, dang. Boxing the noble art? No. Oh. Newspaper. Oh! Yeah. Dawson and Elgin Embankment Fund bankrupt, Nelligan missing. The Dawson and Elgin Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, had since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay. Now let's talk to Woodson.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Ah. Alrighty. So we'll be going back to, was it Harriman or... No. Alright, let's head back to Scotland Yard. Yeah, because there's something that's not adding up here, I don't think. Ah, good. We're at Scotland Yard. Good. At least he hasn't been taken out of the room yet. Let's talk with the young man again.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Yeah.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Alright. Now that we have that, we might... You know, this is such an immersive world, you know, I enjoy walking through it. Alright. Now let's head back to Woodman's Lee, because there's some more stuff there. Let's look at our casebook. Well, now we have... Okay, so we're getting there. I like Holmes reading in the vehicle. Okay. Hmm.
1883. That's the one I need.
Good.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Yeah.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Curious. What's this?
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
And that map again.
Hammerfest. Dundee.
Is there anything else I can No.
Dundee. Hammerfest.
Alright. Okay. Now we have more information in that. We're gonna head to the Whitechapel Butcher Shop. Well, that was quick. Okay. We is in Whitechapel. Alright.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
Okay.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test. The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Indeed. Ah!
Holmes, you should try to aim better and
Okay. Ooh, that was closer.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Indeed. I'm getting a little better at it, though. Ooh!
Holmes, you should...
Yeah, I know. Boom! That got it through. Took us a few turns.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Alright. So we have now found out something more. Should I grab the harpoon? No. Can't grab the harpoon. Alright. So let's go back to Baker Street. And I think once we arrive at Baker Street, we may be calling it a night or a day. And we will continue this point next
Something
time.
new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Well, we'll do that.
Wiggins, could you come down? There he is.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Ah,
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look at where the red lights are.
okay.
Sorry, Holmes. The inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Indeed. Alrighty. Well, that is everything for now. We shall stop here and pick it up from this point next time round. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, inviting you to subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other playthroughs I've done. I've done the 2 games that are set chronologically before this, which is the 5th game released, Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper, and the 3rd game released, Sherlock Holmes vs. Arsène Lupin, as well as a few other games that have a mystery vibe to them. Working through the Gabriel Knight series. I'm working right now on Gabriel Knight The Beast Within, as well as some other classics from Sierra, which includes Lighthouse Dark Being, Torrens Passage, Shivers, as well as some greats from LucasArts, which I am currently working on Secret of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. As always, you take care, and have a good day. Bye all.